For all my team coins, check out thefootshop.com. Their link is in the description below. And for a discount on your coins, use Nepo at checkout. What's up guys, NepentheZ here, and welcome to my top 5 legends that I want to see added into FIFA 16. Before we get into my top 5 legends, guys, I want to know what you guys would have as your top 5 legends that you could have added into FIFA 16. So if EA came to you and said, hey you, yes you, what 5 legends would you have in Ultimate Team? Put them in the comment section below, guys. And it doesn't have to be a legend because they're necessarily an exceptional player like Maradona, for example. It could be a legend because it's a club hero, it's a national hero, maybe it's one of your favorite players. You know, maybe someone that doesn't necessarily deserve that legend status in the global scale of things, but on kind of a smaller scale is actually like, you know, a bit of a club legend. So let me know in the comment section below, guys, your top 5 legends that you would want to see. Drop a thumbs up on the video, guys, much appreciated. Let's try and get this over 8,000 likes. That would be absolutely awesome. And if you want to see more videos like this for future legends and potential legends, let me know in the comment section below. But for now, let's get into my top 5. So guys, the first legend that I would like to see in FIFA 16 coming in at my number 5 spot is ZINEDINE YAZID ZIDANE. I didn't even know that was his middle name until I put this thing together. Thank you once again to my man Clearly for the graphics. He is an absolute legend and has been so helpful for my channel for the last few months. But Zidane, guys, for me is an absolute must in FIFA 16. Now, I haven't added stats, weak foot or skill moves to these players because when I did do something similar to this in FIFA 14, people went mental, absolutely mental at my opinions of the stats. So I thought this time, instead of adding the stats, let me just show the card and show why I think that they should be in as a legend. So ZINEDINE ZIDANE, guys, 681 total club appearances with 125 total club goals, 108 international appearances for France, picking up 31 goals. Of course, got sent off in his final game ever. His final career game, got sent off for headbutting Maserati in the World Cup final. Absolute top banter from ZINEDINE ZIDANE. But taking that away, he was and probably was one of the best midfielders and is considered one of the greatest midfielders of all time. His abilities were just insane. He would have 5-star skill moves for sure if he got put into FIFA 16. He won so much stuff. He was the World Player of the Year, or sorry, the Ballon d'Or winner in 1998. Won the FIFA World Player of the Year 3 times. The FIFA World Cup Golden Ball was won in 2006. The French Player of the Year just 2 times. You know, he played for a few different clubs, most notably for Juventus and Real Madrid. He got a lot of accolades throughout his career, and he would be an absolute shoo-in to be in my top 5 for FIFA 16. Next up, guys, I'm looking at Diego Armando Maradona Franco. Once again, some names thrown in there that I didn't even know he had. But Maradona, for me, guys, the hand of God, absolute knobend that knocked England out of the World Cup with his cheating. But yeah, he's got to be in there, guys. You know, considered one of the best 2 footballers of all time between him and Pele. It'd be interesting to see what you guys think. Actually, like Maradona and Pele are always going to be up there as the greats. But like now you've got Ronaldo and Messi and R9 Ronaldo as well. Who is the greatest of all time? Messi and Ronaldo still got another 3 or 4 years. Messi potentially another 5 or 6 years. Ronaldo maybe 3 or 4 years at the top of his game. Who is the greatest of all time? A lot of people consider Maradona to be the greatest of all time. Me, not necessarily in my opinion. I think, you know, what Pele did was unheard of. Over 1,000 goals, you know, is absolutely insane in recognised football. But Maradona, of course, was outstanding. You know, 518 total club appearances with 312 goals, 91 national appearances with 34 goals. He won the FIFA World Cup Golden Ball in 86, the Serie A Footballer of the Year in 85, the Napoli's all-time top goal scorer. He was a FIFA Player of the Century in the year 2000, and of course he played for a couple of the biggest teams around, Barcelona and Napoli, back when they were a powerhouse. Sevilla, I don't really know too much about his career at Sevilla. Of course, Maradona was even before my time, guys, even before my time. And Boca Juniors, which is where he made his name for himself. But guys, Maradona would definitely be in my top 5 and comes in for me at number 4. In at the number 3 spot, guys, is the real Ronaldo, the fat Ronaldo, the R9 Ronaldo, Ronaldo Luis Nazario de Lima. What a name he has got as well. He has got to be in FIFA 16. I know he'd probably be expensive for EA to buy the rights for. I remember back in the old FIFAs and Pro Evos where he didn't have a name. Like, you know, I think, wasn't he just called number 9 in one of the FIFAs previously because they couldn't get the rights to him? He had one of the greatest careers of all time, played for some of the biggest teams of all time, PSV, Barcelona, Inter Milan, Real Madrid, AC Milan. He won the Ballon d'Or twice, the FIFA World Player of the Year 3 times, scored 352 goals in 518 appearances, which is a phenomenal goal scoring return. Also scoring 62 goals for Brazil in 98 appearances, and in some of those appearances as well, I think World Cup 98, where Brazil made it to the final, Ronaldo played in the final, he wasn't right, you know, he wasn't the best that he could have been. He could have easily played, for me, a few more years of football. He has put on a bit of weight now. He's a bit of a fat Ronaldo now. You can see by the date of birth there. He is still only 38 years old. You know, he was the sort of player that I actually grew up watching. I loved watching Ronaldo. I saw him mostly when he was at Barcelona. He quickly became one of my favourite players of all time with his insane skills and rapid pace. Epic finishing, clinical finisher, and he is an absolute must to be in FIFA 16 in my opinion. In at the second spot, guys, in at number 2 we have got David Robert Joseph Beckham. These guys have got some crazy names. David Beckham, for me, guys, is he's one of my favourite players of all time. He's probably my second, or yeah, I'd say probably my second favourite player of all time. I absolutely love the guy, mainly through patriotism. What he's done for England and for English football is incredible. You know, what he done for England generally, he carried us through a lot of games, through a lot of like qualification phases. The goal that he scored, the free kick that he scored in the 92nd minute against Greece that took us through to the Euros, just like, it warms my heart thinking about what David Beckham did, not only as a footballer but as a person, as a humanitarian. He is an incredible man and something that many people could aspire to be to. He played for, again, some of the biggest clubs in world football, mainly Man United and Real Madrid. He did play obviously a bit at LA Galaxy and then had that one season at PSG. He won a lot in his career, but more than the accolades that he won, his youth foundation in Major League Soccer is one of the greatest things, in my opinion, that he's done. He's really helping put MLS on the map, or just like American football in general on the map, and I don't mean NFL, I mean, you know, football. But he did win a hell of a lot of things in his career, scoring 129 goals in 719 appearances. Most of those would have been free kicks as well. You know, that's an incredible goal scoring return from a man who spent most of his career at the right mid spot, back when a right midfielder was actually a right midfielder, you know. You look at a right midfielder these days, you look at someone like Walcott, someone like Robben, someone like Gareth Bale, they're goal scoring of midfielders. They're more like right forwards than right midfielders. Back in the day where Beckham was around, you look at David Beckham, you look at Ray Parlour, Romford Ray, they were midfielders, you know. 4-4-2 was the typical formation. So the fact that he got almost 1 goal in 7 games, or above 1 goal in 7 games, that is a phenomenal return. Also picking up 115 appearances for England. He is the most capped outfield player for England and getting 17 international goals. I would love to see what Beckham's card would be like in FIFA 16. Last but not least, guys, a man that I believe will be in as a legend simply because he's working for Sky Sports, and you'll see a lot of the Sky Sports staff that were ex-pros are actually legends. So I think it might be relatively easy for EA, who sponsor Sky Sports, who Henry now works for, it'll be easy for EA to get the rights for him. I need him in the game. He is my favourite player of all time. Thierry Henry has got to be a legend in FIFA 16. I need to see his card. I need to see what EA would do for his card. He scored 360 goals in 792 appearances. Obviously, I'm an Arsenal fan, so I'm a massive Henry fan. He broke all sorts of records at Arsenal. He is our all-time top goal scorer. He scored 51 goals in 123 appearances for France. He also won the Premier League Golden Boot 4 times, the European Golden Boot twice. He was a French Player of the Year 5 times, the Premier League Player of the Month 4 times. He won the World Cup, the European Championships. You know, he has won it all, and he's played for the biggest clubs in world football. Barcelona, Juventus, Monaco, Arsenal, and of course the New York Red Bulls, which is where he has just recently retired through his career. I need Thierry Henry in FIFA. Thierry Henry Legend card would be a card that I would get on day 1 of FIFA and play with it all the way through to day 103 to day 365 of FIFA. This card would be the ultimate God mode card for me. I would do anything for this card. Do you know what I mean? Like, Thierry Henry is such a legend, not only in my eyes, but he is considered to be not only one of the best forwards of all time, but probably the best import in the BPL. There was a program on Sky Sports that was the top 100 players to ever have played in the BPL, and Henry came in at #1. Just shows how incredible he was. You know, he genuinely single-handedly helped transform Arsenal from a mediocre team to a potential Champions League winning team. Okay, we lost in the final, but he won us so many trophies, and he won games literally by himself at times. He was that good. But anyway, guys, that is my top 5 legends. Let me know in the comment section below what your top 5 legends will be. Thank you guys for watching this. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.